We've swapped the souk for the sands of Qatar. This is the Khor Al Udeid area, where the inland sea meets the desert. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, there is no comparable lagoonal system like this anywhere else in the world. As the sun sets on another World Cup, it's time to take stock. It started with armbands and rainbow hats.
At the end of the day, it gave us a platform to talk about LGBT rights and inclusion and diversity and why these things are important to us in Wales and in the other progressive nations that are here.
The backdrop to England v Iran was full of politics, highlighting racial inequality on the field as well as women's rights in Iran. The fans coming together on both issues.
I think all the people around the world want the best for humanity, and Iran is part of that. So hopefully things will get better.
This was a dry country, but there was alcohol if you wanted it. However, no booze, no problem. This World Cup was different. It was family friendly and it was safer. A kind of vast social experiment where football and alcohol, which are inextricably linked, are suddenly pulled apart.
We are live on Danish television.
Would the media be allowed to freely report?
You invited the whole world to come here. Why can't we film? It's a public place.
Aside from this initial misunderstanding between officials and a Danish TV crew, for which the Qataris apologised, the answer was yes. Wales' first World Cup for 64 years ended in disappointment, but many of the Red Wall were simply happy to be here. Look at that. There you go. Look at that. There you go. It's like the Welsh David Brent. England's campaign, on the other hand, ended in penalty heartbreak again. Just one kick away from reaching another semi-final. Perhaps. On the night, England were the better side. They just didn't win the key moments.
A little bit disappointed, but it's still, after that game, there's a lot of positives to take from it. So we're still positive about the future, and only 18 months to the Euros as well to look forward to.
This was a World Cup for the underdogs. Japan beating Germany, who failed to reach the knockout stages. Morocco beating Portugal, Spain and Belgium, who also failed to get out of their group. France losing to Tunisia, Saudi Arabia beating Argentina, one of the greatest World Cup shocks ever. And yet here we are, despite all of that. Argentina v France in the final. The little magician versus the young pretender. Messi versus Mbappe. Both play for the same club, but the Frenchman, who's only 23 years old, is already a World Cup winner. For Messi, at 35, this is his last chance to win the only trophy that's eluded him. Some say he can only be considered alongside Maradona when he wins football's greatest prize. Paul Hawkins, GB News.